Well, back to that breaking news. Cincinnati native and former Red Star Dave Parker has died. The 74-year-old earned the nickname the Cobra. Parker passing away today after a long battle with Parkinson's disease. Sports anchor Darren May joining us now in studio for more on Parker's legacy in his hometown. Darren.
Lindsay, Dave Parker played the game the way it should be played. Growing up on the West Side, Parker was widely considered the best baseball player on the planet. He began his professional career in Pittsburgh. Then in 1984, he came back to his hometown to play for the Reds. A dream come true, Parker called it. The Cobra went on to be a 7-time All-Star, 3-time Golden Glove, 2-time World Series champion, and an MVP thrown in there. He was a member of the Reds Hall of Fame class of 2014. After his playing career, Parker stayed in the Queen City and opened up a restaurant, leaving a lasting impression on Cincinnati and everyone he came in contact with. The city honored him by dedicating a street in his neighborhood to him. Parker was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame this past December and will be inducted into the hallowed halls of Cooperstown this July. But unfortunately, Dave will now not be there after losing his battle to Parkinson's.
I love playing baseball my whole career. I met a lot of great people on and off the field, and believe me, I thought I did it right, and if I disappointed anybody, I would have to apologize, but I doubt if I disappointed anybody.
You did not, sir. Dave Parker, a legend of the game and a legend of Cincinnati.
Well, legend really is a word. Darren, thank you. Meantime, the Reds releasing a statement tonight. They highlight Parker's impact not just on the field, but off as well. They say the Cincinnati community is where his baseball journey began, playing on the fields near his home and going to games there at Crosley Field. The team adds that Dave's impact on the game and the Reds franchise will never be forgotten. And of course, the news of Parker's passing breaking just before the Reds' first pitch this afternoon. The game broadcast holding a moment of silence for the Reds great. WWT News 5's Sean McKinnon joining us live from Great American Ballpark. Sean, have you been able to talk to fans? What are they saying about this news?
Yeah, Lindsay, this has just been a shock to all the Reds fans here at the ballpark today. They say he meant a lot to them. Dave Parker turned 74 years old just earlier this month. When he came to the Reds in the mid-'80s, he said it was every kid's dream to play for their hometown team, and he made it come true. His wife of 41 years, Kelly, has asked for privacy and thanked everyone who has reached out to her from around the world. The news of his passing breaking this afternoon at Great American. Many fans here hadn't even heard yet and were processing his loss in real time. One fan even saying Parker was his hero. Many others remembering him as a good man.
Represented Cincinnati, played for the Cincinnati Reds. I mean, he was great. One of my heroes.
Dave meant a lot to me. He was, he's just his personality. He hung in there after he was with the Pirates for a while, left, came with the Reds, played again, and hung in there. So yeah, and he had Parkinson's and still hung in there. That meant a lot.
And before he passed, he started the Dave Parker 39 Foundation for Parkinson, focused on finding a cure in our lifetime and making life better for those living with the disease today. Reporting live from Great American Ballpark, Sean McKinnon, WLWT News 5.
Yeah, loved by so many, and your heart just goes out to his wife, as Sean said, married for 41 years.